Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, this is Bug Fables, this is Metal Island, and this is the first time I've recorded since the end of last year, and also the first time I've recorded since upgrading my computer to Windows 10, so, between episodes, all of the achievements that I achieved finally popped. Supposedly it's because I was on Windows 7, I don't know. Well, anyway, with all of those finally under our belt, including several that you shouldn't actually know about yet because I got those achievements from my personal save file, but anyway, now that we're all fully up to date, it's Metal Island time. Huzzah, more faff. Welcome to the Metal Hotel. 1 room for 3, costs 40 berries for the night. It includes a handmade dish by the one and only Master Slice. I am not. He is ignoring you. Yeah, it do be like that, but I don't know. That's not why we're here. We're here for this business.
Halt! Only those who have proof that they have mastered the way of the card may enter.
Well, we have proof.
Show it to me then.
Full suit card. We got this ages ago. This is why we were able to come here for cheap.
I apologise for my previous behaviour, Masters. You're welcome in the Great Hall of the Spy Card Champions. Please proceed.
So yes. It's kind of like the Glitz Pit from Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, but instead of combat, we do combat with cards. Card bat, if you will.
Oh, new meat! Great, the current competition was starting to get stale. Here we hold down the Spy Cards Championship. You probably already know that since you managed to defeat the Card Masters. Let's cut to the chase. If you win the tournament, you can get many, many berries. You will have to fight 3 battles in a row with the same deck. No changing in between. Only one of you can participate, however, so decide who it will be.
Who should play then?
Leaf, da.
We are ready to start whenever.
If you're ready, just say the word. Don't leave our sponsors waiting.
Well, yes, I am. Although, okay, the entry fee is 25 berries. I hope that I'm not completely forgetting how to change my deck, because I have a deck plan. Deck with an E.
Let us start then. Welcome once more to the Spy Cards Championship. Today, 8 competitors will fight to try and reach the top. Here are today's competitors.
Do we recognize any of these? Well, there's at least one you should.
From this side, Leaf the Moth from the Ant Kingdom. Let's see who he'll be facing this time.
Hello.
From the other side, a pained soul with a battle-forged deck. Kage.
Or perhaps Cage. You will feel true despair when you face my cards. Why do you have Tails' tails around your neck? Did you watch Sonic Prime as well?
And now, let's start the fight!
I have a deck plan, please let me use it. Okay, so that's the deck I was using before, which is fine, but as I've said, we have basically got every spy card with a couple of reasonable exceptions at this point, so what I intend to do is put together the deck that I used on my personal playthrough, which I wasn't exactly working with experience. I was more or less just, guessing, to be honest, but I went with the Beast plus Kabu and also, where is she, Kali? Because Kabu has synergy with the Beast and with Kali separately, so it's a good triad to have. Now, the rest of the deck, I had 1 Wasp Driller. I had 4 Wasp Troopers. 4 Wasp Scouts, because you need some low energy stuff to kick things off. And then, just to keep things juicy and spicy, how many is that so far? 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, we have room for 3 more. And the other 3 that I had on my personal run, which is probably not the best deck, but I had 1 Crawler, 1 Warden. As you can see, it doesn't matter whether you spy the ground type or the ice type. Either way, it's all the same card. And 1 Haunted Cloth. So as you can see, I don't fight with much nuance. So, well, we only have 2 TP to work with, so sure, we'll just lead with a 2. You played nothing! What did you think would happen? Okay, to be fair, you're probably saving up for future rounds, but never the still. Yeah, yeah, just do more of the same for now. Oh, okay. Well, I shouldn't have expected anything other. That's fine. Clearly, this is the correct approach. Just to come straight back into the field of battle after having taken basically a month away from recording anything. Ooh! Manted fly? Have we seen a manted fly? I feel like we must have done, but I don't recognize the card. Well, so be it. Brawler, Wasp Scout, 2+2 is 4. Actually, we could do 2+3 and make 5. We can make a baby with 5. I would have been fine with 4, but whatever. So, there's not really much to say about this at this point. It's just several consecutive card battles, and you just have to stay winning. So, I'm going to try to stay winning. We're doing well so far. I'm almost missing my previous deck because it served me so many martinis and everything was happy and yum. But we're not losing yet. Okay, now we are. Well, no, we're still winning. That was an unfavorable round, but fine. Yeah, okay, I should have used the piercing last time. How was I to know you were going to get all Defendy? Defendy and the Ink Machine. Okay, we just need one more shot, another round, end of the night, it's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move, you better dance. Is it worth having 2 defense? I'm gonna go with yes, because once again, the game seems intent on not giving me the synergy that I need. So, wait, the defense saved the game for me? The day? I did a strategy goodly. Have I not suffered enough to earn victory? You have skinned Best Boy from Sonic Prime. I spent all of Season 3 going, 9 is so right and everyone else needs to leave.
Amazing! Leaf made it to the next stage. Here are the current standings.
Huzzah, we get to fight another depressed creature. What do you mean, Carmine Carmina? What's her face didn't...
From the other side, a Nomad Bee with exotic power, Richie.
Guy Ritchie.
You're my opponent. A shame for the spectators. And now, let's start the fight. Allow me to show you to the stocks.
You may have seen, like, a flash on the left there of it, like, showing, oh, do you want to change your cards? And then the game's like, wait, you're not allowed to do that. So, well, I may as well use Kabu and hope that he comes back around later on. That's fine, I can pierce. Now, I am definitely not a professional baby. I can't find a chicken fight and go cuckoo. That was a nothing burger of a round. But I feel like if you can get cheap shots in early, that's going to serve you well in the long run, I feel like. Because the more TP you start around with, the more complicated each attack phase is going to be. So if you can start around with cheap damage like I have, then it'll pay dividends. Yeah, we only have 5 TP and everything's all even numbers and blah. Yeah, you can't lifesteal from me. I'm too busy winning. I stay winning. It's what I do. Now, you have a boss card, and I'm not sure what you're packing, so... Honestly, attack 4 with a piercing of 2? Alternatively, well... That's... If I were to play both of these, I have an attack of 6. If he throws out 2 defense, then that works out the same as me just playing this. If he doesn't go defense... I'm assuming he, and I should apologize. I do have a habit of just presuming the genders of these bugs, and that is wrong of me. Well, strategy worked for me before, so I'm guessing it won't this time. I mean, it didn't, but fine, sure, okay. And at this point... Okay, now we'll do what I was going to do on the previous round, because that's just how the numbers number. Wow, okay, so we just beat you in as few turns as possible, save for the initial thing where there was that one turn where nothing happened.
What? How dare you sully my record? This is the final battle. Who will take the prize? Place your bets now. A refresher of the current standings.
Oh, we get to fight, tutti frutti hypnotic with the hair, except it's probably a hat.
From the other side, his bonds brought him this far. Boogie!
Oh,
The Grandpa, I'll defeat you.
I've never seen Yu-Gi-Oh, so I can't really.
And now, let's start the fight!
Can't we just punch you from across the table? We get different music and everything. Okay. Whence to begin? Well, that's only an attack of 1, and it does pierce 3 defense, but it's only an attack of 1, whereas this is just a flat 2. You're not going to be playing massive amounts of attack and defense in the same turn. So you'll either have defense, or you'll have attack. And either way, I think just going flat will be right. Okay. More fool me, I guess, but it did not work in your favor. Fine. Suffer. Eat suffering. I will shame you for your dingle. That's a throwback. Okay. I have been going back and watching some of my old videos, and weirdly, a lot more of them hold up than I remember. So, that's cool. I want to use 2 2s, but then at the same time, if I use 1 4, then I have more maneuverability later. If I use 2 2s, then I'm stuck with 3 4 cards next turn. These guys are not great at special. I suck at this game, and I am wiping several floors here. Okay, now I can do that because you want to have at least some diversity amidst your cards. Wow, that blew up in your face, sir. You don't want to have, like, a handful of the same cards the whole time, because that will just... You want to have options on your next turn, so plan this turn to have options on your next turn, is what I'm getting at. Okay, defense, and then neutral. You can't even touch me. I was tempted to use the driller, and I was made to eat crow. So, no, I think I'll go for raw damage this time, in the hopes that Kabu turns up, except healing 3. Bearing in mind, that's your HP for the whole battle. Healing 3 is pretty dang broken, and I don't need that yet. But I'll keep defense on the backbench just in case. Oh! Okay. Did not expect that to even out so perfectly, but you've still yet to lay a single scratch upon me. So, upon me? No, Upomni. Pomni from the Amazing Digital Circus, which I would guess has some roots in the Polish verb zapomnieć, which means to forget. And if it's said in the imperative, it comes out as zapomni. So, anyway, I've won? No? You still have another HP? You still have another HP, of course you do. Fine, okay, well, let's get rambunctious on the beat then. Base attack of 3. Kabu is also present, so base attack of 3 plus 4 for a total of 7. 8 from Kabu, piercing 3 defense, a bonus 2 from the Wasp Scout. I don't think you're going to stand up against this. Yeah, no. Goodbye, sir. You didn't even touch me. I'm quite happy with that, actually.
Everyone,
Bye.
Incredible! What skill! The winner is Leaf!
Yeah, to hell with y'all. And that's not actually what the trophy looks like.
You gave the crowd the show of a lifetime! Here's your prize, Spy Card Champion!
Bring up the card trophy. And a crystal berry. Forgot that's why we were here in the first place. The trophy appears in the picture frame in our house back in the Ant Kingdom. And 150 berries. I want to put that in the bank.
We hope you'll come again and show off your skills!
I think that went about as well as could be expected.
The show's over, let us meet again.
We could see ourselves coming back quite a bit. Yes, and as a matter of fact, you can. You can come back and redo the tournament as many times as you like to get prize money and such like. Hello, Boogie.
You beat me once, but I will never give up.
It seems we're not the only ones with a lot of support.
Everyone here fought hard for their spot. It won't be easy.
You got this, though. No problem.
It seems our support may just be the best in the hall. Oh, you sentimental puddle. Okay. There is more that I want to do, of course, but I want to take a brief sidebar, first of all, to just nip back home for a couple of reasons. First of all, so, this tunnel, I think I've spoken about it in the past. I distinctly remember on my personal playthrough, save file, having to pay to open this tunnel. It turns out that only happens if your first time getting here is through the submarine from the termite capital. So if you get here at any point before that, then simply entering this building is enough to unlock this tunnel. But if your first time coming to Metal Island is through the submarine, then you'll have to pay to open this tunnel or win the Spy Cards tournament, and even then I don't remember if winning the Spy Cards tournament opens this tunnel under those circumstances. So here's what it looks like if you have to pay to open this tunnel. Anyway, we're back in the Ant Kingdom, and as promised, there you go. We now have our trophy mounted inside the wall somehow. There's not really much else to say about that. I just wanted to duck back here ever so briefly to deposit some money in the bank. I would, bearing in mind, you know, we're almost at fully healed, but not fully. And by all rights, I should, but I kind of want to just heal up in the place, the business, the Metal Island, because this is the Metal Island episode. Okay, we are honking rich. This is more rich than I've ever been in this game before, and it's about to get even chunkier. Okay, so we're putting in 680. No, I'm gonna go with 633 actually, just to have some left over so that we can spend some cash money when we're overseas in yonder place. Okay, down to 50 berries, that's exactly what I wanted, so let's head back to the Island of the Metal, which, by the way, Metal Island itself is the central part of the tire that forms the outside edges of Rubber Prison. So Rubber Prison and Metal Island are the same object, it's just they punched out the middle, the hubcap, question mark? And it floated out into Metal Lake and it became an island. And also, I think in-universe, Metal Island is a trademarked entity. Okay. I had a feeling it was only because you did say earlier it was either 40 or 45. I brought some change just in case. So sure, I'm interested in the dish.
Thank you for choosing us. Whoever was the first in the hallway, have a good night.
You don't care about me, you just care about my money. Rich people are annoying. Anyway, okay, so, what do we get? Tangy jam. Which, as you can sort of infer from the description, you can make for yourself. I will have a separate episode later. Oh, good. Bye-bye, hard seed. You're an ingredient. I'll use you later. Yes, and I believe if you reload the area, that door spawns back in. So we won't... You know what? If I hadn't reloaded the area, I could have gone into... Yep, sure enough, the door spawns back in. I should have just spoken to you, put something in storage, and gone to retrieve my hard seed. Well, it's whatever. But here's a question. What if you wanted to go back into those rooms without paying? This is also an option. There is a crack in the wall over here, so let's see where it takes us.
What the? What are you doing here? This is my room. Ah, you destroyed the wall. You think I won't mind because I'm rich? How dare you? I thought you were decent bugs. Sorry, I saw a gap and I just felt the urge to dig.
Yep, you really gotta complain to management.
And you're blaming me for the hotel's faults?
No, just...
I've lost my temper, we're dueling.
And, yes. Actual fisticuff dueling. Not just cards, but optional boss kinds of dueling. Carmina, not to be confused with Carmine from the land of Kitakami.
Surely there is a better solution to this. We could clean your room for a week. No? Step on me, please. Everyone stay alert. We have no idea how fortune will affect her attacks.
I don't remember how this boss works, but that's fine. I need to get back into the rhythm and or the swing of battling, the rhythm of love. Swing me slow, I feel electric charges running through my soul. Let yourself go, feel the sound, we are dancing to the rhythm of love. Would have been Belarus 2013, but then they changed the song for, I believe, controversy reasons or something? I don't know. Anyway, Frigid Coffin. First one of the new year, let's see how it goes. A. Oh, that is a tall cube! Well, time for me to do my usual nonsense of, just do nothing and recharge the TP. Well, okay, there's the TP. So we could just do the same thing again and it'll be fine. So yes, as I have learned, and I forget if I talked about this on screen or if I did it in annotations, because as I said, I last recorded at the end of December, so it's been a minute. But everything you can fight in this game has a base resistance to each of the status conditions. Freezing, numbing, sleep, poison, all that stuff. And every time they're inflicted with that condition, their immunity to that condition goes up, regardless of their base percentage. So, you could be 60% immune. Oh, okay, that's how you attack. Wait, did you just put yourself to sleep? Okay, well, I'm not interested in letting you heal, so I think you should wake the fuck up. Okay, yeah. This is Sticker Star rules where you can fall asleep, but then being spanked in the face makes you wake up. Sort of like in the real world, really. And I do have personal anecdotes. They're not interesting anecdotes, but I do have personal anecdotes about when I first played Sticker Star and trying to use sleep-related strategies, and then attacking the enemy while they were asleep, because in previous Paper Mario games, that didn't do anything. You don't wake up because you've been attacked. But in Sticker Star, that is how it happens. Anyway, we got our heals this time, so I'm just not going to give you the time of day. I'm just going to smack you with my horn. And I think... Now, that seems to confirm it, but I'm not necessarily looking. I think if you attack a frozen enemy, and that attack breaks them out of the ice, I think that does 1 extra damage, which feels peculiar, but that does seem to be what just happened, so I'll take it. Anyway, right. You know what, you're on again, off again like the rhythm of rain. It's fine. You don't have to freeze every time. You're going to give us a purple butt? No. I didn't know it was going to land on that. I started talking and then the stars aligned. Now, I could heal from this, but you only have 19 HP left. It's whatever. This too shall pass. But by the end of this turn, we'll be back to flavors of normality and everything will be yum fruital and spinach. To this day, I continue to be tickled, I guess, that the Italian word for spinach is la spinaccia. Like, it really is just the most spinach. Oh, you're just going to renew the goop. Okay, Gwyneth Paltrow. You did no damage. You did damage and I healed it immediately. Well, that's fine. I've done enough of my nonsense anyway. We can just duel to the death. We can be the stairway to the destined duel or whatever that Yu-Gi-Oh game for the Game Boy Advance is. I've seen the title many times but never actually played it. Anyway, yeah, we're the bad guys here. We broke into your room and then just beat the snot out of you, but, sucks to suck. You could have let me win, you know. We are sorry, but no. I'll go and tell management about the gap. We're truly sorry. Whatever, get out. Got to prepare for the tournament. Well, I mean, you blew chunks at it last time, so yeah, I think you do need to prepare. So that's that. Now we're basically done with Metal Island. Why did I put this off for so long? I don't know. There's a couple of other things. For instance, you can buy stuff from the sushi restaurant. I think. Do we just pick it up from this? I feel like you can get stuff from here, and I've already forgotten if there's like some special way of doing it. Spooder. Okay. I forget how this works, if it even works at all. Maybe it is just for flavor. I could swear you could buy stuff from here. I don't care that much because I wasn't going to anyway. Obviously, as we've seen, you sell taggy berries for 40 berries a pop, I believe. You sell tea, spicy and burly, and I think you sell other things. No? Someone here sells other things. And yep, we have all quests taken at the moment, so we're fine. I'm sure there is a merchant here somewhere who sells you stuff. I thought it was you. Maybe it's someone else? Is it over here? Ah, it's you, I think.
Oh, hello. Can I interest you in some wares? Right now, I have this fancy trinket for sale. That'll be 10 berries.
How fortuitous! What do you mean? Well, that's fine. I'll just put on screen the things that you can buy from him, because he's kind of like, I think, Chet Rippo or Rip Cheeto. I think Chet Rippo from Paper Mario, in that he won't straight up tell you what you're getting, but you get stuff from him, and we might have to come back for stuff later on. But anyway, you're the last thing I want to address here.
Hey, are you the, Lost Sister's, sister?
Have some tact, V.
Pardon, we're explorers who took your request. I get it now. Thank you.
So, what happened exactly?
My sister's super strong and brave. She's always taking care of me. I saw her taking a walk with this wasp. I trust her, so I didn't get worried. But she hasn't come back. She must have been kidnapped.
How did a wasp make it here? This place hasn't been a target at all.
It matters not. We have someone to rescue. I overheard them mention the Wasp Kingdom. They've got to be near it. It's my turn to be brave for Sis. I'll meet you at the far grasslands entrance.
Wait, you're going too?
We'll be right there. Please, be careful.
Well, we have an objective, so I guess I will meet you over at the grasslands that are loin d'ici. How many references to songs am I going to make in this one episode? Am I making up for lost time or something? Anyway, sure enough, here she is.
Hey, I made it.
We could have escorted you, you know.
It's okay. I gotta be brave to rescue Sis. Allow us to accompany you from here to the Wasp Kingdom, at least. All right, let's go.
It'll be fine, just stay behind us.
Yes, including behind Chompy. Don't mind the plant, she only bites people she doesn't like. Okay, we're over here now, and I try going in the front way, but we can't get in the front way, so we're going round the back, which just honestly should have been my first guess anyway. And one thing that I learned, sort of in the month of the festive season, is apparently, in the initial release of this game, Kabu's dash skill that makes you quick run fast, that just wasn't a thing. You just couldn't dash at all until you got to the wild swamplands and got the ability to dash into... as I was saying, you couldn't dash at all until you got the upgrade that allows you to break boulders, which... that blew my mind. It's such an obvious progression of upgrade that, like, why did they not... how was it ever not like that? Anyway, we're inside the Wasp Kingdom. It's not a safe place to be, but, oh. Hello.
Sis, get away from her, you kidnapper!
What? Kidnapper? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You stole our sister.
What? But Rebel is my...
Bumble, what the heck? You're ruining my date!
Date? With a wasp trooper?
Dear. You have a date? You didn't say anything. I thought you... I was trying to do something spontaneous for fun, okay?
It's true. I invited her here, and she said yes.
Please understand, tensions have been running high.
Who cares about all those politics? We just want to be together.
Why didn't you tell me?
I thought you wouldn't approve, so...
Of course I do. You support me in everything.
Wow, his sister is cool, Rebel.
We're sorry for this misunderstanding.
No, it was my bad. I should have told you, Bumble.
Guess everything's fine then.
Still, we could probably stay at Metal Island until the conflict dies down.
Yeah, right, I guess. We've spent some good time here anyways. Thanks for caring about Rebel so much. Here's a little something. TP Plus. You're a cool dude. Sorry for the scare. I get that a lot. We'll get going now then. Take care. Now that does actually quite nicely bring me on to closing thoughts, shall we say, regarding medals. I do want to do a little bit of reshuffling of the medals that I have, and that is going to start with possibly taking off some of the TP pluses. So I think I'll take them all off for now and just have a brief look at what that opens up for us, because First and foremost, I want to put the Antlion Jaws on V. I thought about it, and it does only affect your basic attack, but V always feels weak for me, and this I think will offset that, which leaves us with 4 to play with, and there is something else coming up that I think I want to spend those 4 on, but you never know, I might see something that shifts my focus somehow. I'm not seeing it right now. Yeah, I could... Okay, I'll put the first plating on Kabu just for now, but it's not going to stay there. It might not even stay to the end of this thought process. No, I think we're... Well... that is tempting as well. But I think we're good. So, for now, I have been, and will continue to be, Tessellating Hexagons. And in the next episode, we will get on with the plot after one minor detour. You'll see what I mean, but for the most part, the next episode we will be getting back on track. So see you then for that.